As a boxer, Charlie was the top contender, #2 in the world.
Guess what? Hugh Jackman is making a comeback in Real Steel 2 after 13 years. And if that's not exciting enough, there's a whole bunch of thrilling stuff to look forward to in Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's dive into all the latest updates about the upcoming Real Steel 2. Real Steel 2 is still on the radar for Shawn Levy and Hugh Jackman, even after 13 years since the original movie hit theaters. The 2011 sci-fi sports flick, loosely inspired by Richard Matheson's Steel, follows a former boxer who bonds with his estranged son by training a robot boxer together. With names like Anthony Mackie and Evangeline Lilly in the mix, the film earned mixed reviews but did decently at the box office, raking in nearly $300 million against its $110 million budget. During a CinemaCon appearance to showcase new Deadpool and Wolverine footage, Screen Rant caught up with Shawn Levy for a chat. They asked him about the possibility of Real Steel 2, especially after his recent work on Ryan Reynolds' MCU project. Levy confirmed that he and Jackman still discuss it thanks to the persistent interest from fans. Here's what Levy had to say. "Yeah, we're always talking about Real Steel 2. It's like the world won't let us forget, and honestly, I'm grateful for that. Real Steel 2 is inching closer to becoming a reality, despite more than a decade passing since the first film's release. The original has built a solid cult following over the years, thanks to its engaging underdog story, unique take on the sports drama genre, and Hugh Jackman's charismatic performance. Disney, known for leveraging cult favorites like Disney Plus's Willow sequel and the upcoming Tron Ares, might see potential in greenlighting a sequel to Real Steel. Disney has taken initial steps toward this with a Real Steel series in development for Disney Plus. Although updates have been scarce since early 2022, when Shawn Levy mentioned they were still searching for a showrunner, progress may have been hampered by industry strikes in 2023. Levy's involvement in Deadpool and Wolverine could also influence Disney's decision, especially if the MCU threequel mirrors the success of Free Guy. The original Real Steel's popularity on Netflix and Anthony Mackie's advocacy for the sequel could bolster its chances further. Levy's previous idea to pair Ryan Reynolds and Jackman in the film might also catch Disney's attention, especially given the success of Deadpool and Wolverine. With all these factors at play, Real Steel 2 might just be on the horizon. Real Steel's conclusion leaves the door wide open for a sequel to explore new avenues. The film wraps up with Charlie and Max entering Atom, their rising star robot boxer, into a high-stakes match against the formidable Zeus. The battle is intense, leading to Atom sustaining damage that challenges Charlie to showcase his own boxing skills by shadowboxing alongside the robot. Despite Atom's loss to Zeus, it earns the title of the People's Champion. While the exact plot of Real Steel 2 is still up in the air, there are numerous directions the franchise could take. Whether it involves following an older Max, bringing Charlie back into the spotlight, or introducing a completely fresh storyline, the potential for the sequel to build on the foundation laid by the first film is promising. With that being said, there are several exciting things to anticipate from Deadpool and Wolverine. The trailer offered a sneak peek at Patch, a variant of Wolverine from Marvel Comics Multiverse. Unlike the classic Wolverine appearance, Patch rocks a white suit, an eye patch, and a weathered look, indicating an older and grittier version. This hints at a multiverse-spanning adventure in Deadpool and Wolverine, delving into time travel and alternate realities. Including Patch in the mix allows the film to explore facets of Wolverine not previously seen in Fox's X-Men movies. The trailer dropped a surprise cameo from Aaron Stanford's Pyro, adding weight to the speculation of other X-Men and Marvel movie appearances. Stanford previously portrayed the fiery mutant Pyro in X2 X-Men United and X-Men The Last Stand, sparking rumors that more familiar faces from that era could make a return. So why hasn't there been a sequel to Real Steel all these years? Director Shawn Levy shed some light on the matter in a 2022 interview with Collider. He expressed a reluctance to pursue sequels unless they truly merit it, stating, "I really try not to make sequels that don't deserve to be, and it's why I didn't move forward with the Real Steel sequel, because I didn't feel we had a second movie that could match up or top the first." Unlike many Hollywood franchises that churn out sequels for profit, Levy and others involved in Real Steel are cautious about diluting the legacy of the original film. Moreover, crafting a sequel poses its own challenges beyond the passage of time. Dakota Goyo, who portrayed Charlie's son Max, has grown up and stepped away from acting, necessitating a recast if the story were to continue. Whether as a child or an adult, replacing such a pivotal character adds another layer of complexity to the project. Despite these hurdles, a Real Steel Disney Plus series was announced in 2022, although updates have been scarce. However, if the original film continues to thrive on platforms like Netflix, it could potentially spur Disney to move forward with the series. That said, in the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, we catch a glimpse of a mysterious figure from behind, sparking speculation about a classic X-Men villain making their cinematic debut. Many fans suspect it could be Cassandra Nova, Professor Xavier's malevolent twin sister. While Marvel hasn't confirmed the identity of the female villain yet, the trailer hints at the possibility of introducing Cassandra Nova to the MCU, potentially bridging the gap between the X-Men and the wider Marvel universe. As Marvel shifts its focus to its stronger franchises, Deadpool and Wolverine's universe-blending storyline could have significant implications. With Wade Wilson cheekily dubbing himself Marvel Jesus in a time travel narrative, the movie could reshape MCU history and tie up loose ends from both Marvel and Fox's X-Men universe. This potential for a major upheaval adds an extra layer of excitement to the film, promising a thrilling ride for fans. In Fox's X-Men universe, Wolverine's violence was often toned down, but that changed with Logan, Deadpool, and Deadpool 2, all of which were R-rated. Logan followed in Deadpool's footsteps, proving that a mature, gritty, and gory superhero movie could be a massive success. Deadpool, on the other hand, offered a more comedic take on this adult tone, with graphic violence and raunchy humor. Now, the idea of Wolverine appearing in Deadpool movies opens the door for both dark and gleeful tones to coexist, with Deadpool possibly becoming even more gruesome than the Wolverine's most graphic scene. If you're interested in a rundown of every R-rated Marvel movie, it could easily start with The Punisher, Blade, Blade 2, Blade Trinity, The Punisher, Punisher Warzone, Deadpool, Logan, Deadpool 2, and Deadpool and Wolverine, with Blade joining the list soon. Anthony Mackie, known for his role as Charlie's friend Finn in Real Steel, is enthusiastic about the idea of a sequel and sees it as an opportunity to expand the story into a potential universe. In 2021, he not only voiced his support for a sequel, but also shared his vision for its potential. Mackie believes that the possibilities are endless, envisioning the exploration of the underground world of boxing. He imagines a grittier setting, contrasting the glitz and glam of the previous fights, akin to a blend of Mad Max and Real Steel. In his vision, Mackie sees himself taking on a role reminiscent of Tina Turner, adding an intriguing layer of depth to the story. And with Anthony Mackie's enthusiasm for expanding the Real Steel universe, it seems there's no shortage of potential for the story. What aspect of Mackie's vision for the sequel intrigues you the most? And how do you think it could enhance the franchise? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Real Steel and other exciting projects.